doing a lot of activities in the range of maintenance, inspection, consultancy, studies, you name it, NDT, all over. So we grew mainly from 200 people. Now we are 1,200, reaching out our target to be 5,000 next year. So it's a company that aims to create jobs. So all our investments, all our revenues is pumped in the company to create jobs, new opportunities, attract companies, work with international companies to attract them to Saudi Arabia, having on a win-win, project or a basis, etc. So when we spoke, myself and Iman, about this, we were together in the meeting, and he said, hold on, we might have the right partner to get them in Saudi. And from the other side, Jamal, I think, Jamal, you are originally
from Kuwait.
From Kuwait. All right. Okay.
Yes.
Then, all right. Perfect. Okay. So basically, that's the idea. Iman, go ahead. Okay. Exactly.
Yes, well, why don't I jump in? I'm Andrew Avalon. I'm Chairman and CEO of Long International. With us, we also have Alex Bukowski, our Chief Operating Officer, Rod Carter, our President, and Jamal Al-Bahar, who is our Managing Director in Dubai. And so Long International is primarily a claims consulting firm. 85% of our work is claims management, claims preparation, claims defense. In the construction industry, heavily focused on oil and gas. Richard Long, our founder, his background was in the oil and gas industry before he became a consultant, and he has built a very strong team in the oil and gas sector. We've done work in Saudi Arabia, we've done work in Kuwait. We're primarily a US-based firm. We have some people in other areas, as Jamal and so forth. We're primarily a US-based firm. We have done work for insurance companies, but we're not currently very involved with insurance companies. We've worked for loss adjusters. So we've been also involved in insurance claims, particularly related to cost and schedule issues. For example, delaying startup claims and other kinds of claims when insurance relates to the schedule of the project, risks related to the project being completed late. And so what we're interested in learning is how can we help you? What kinds of risk advisory roles would we perhaps be performing? We have done a fair amount of risk analysis work as well. So we do have risk analysis personnel, Monte Carlo analyses and so forth. And we're excited to learn more about this opportunity. Maybe Rod, do you want to say a little more? Rod has testified in Saudi Aramco for Saudi Aramco on behalf of Saudi Aramco in Arabia. Rod, why don't you jump in and we'll let Alex and Jamal also speak.
Certainly.
Yeah, so I'm Rod Carter. As Andrew said, I'm the president of Long International. I'm out of Denver. So I have about 30 years experience in the construction industry. Since joining Long International, it's been a lot of oil and gas work, but also heavy industrial. And we have done quite a bit of work in Saudi Arabia and KSA. We have, high-level contact within NEOM. So we've done some work there. I think one of the things we can discuss on this call is that while we have Jamal, we don't have an office in KSA.
Okay.
So that has, I think, limited our work in Saudi Arabia over the past, say, 3 or 4 years. Yeah, we are, we have a we've done some projects there, and obviously have the capability, although most of that work is from the United States.
Alex, do you want to jump in and just introduce yourself a bit, and then we'll have Jamal talk.
Yeah, sure. So my name is Alex Pikowski. I joined Long International May of this year. Prior to coming over to Long, I was with the United States Department of Energy in their Office of Science, handling all the major capital asset projects. So that would be $50 million to over $3 billion total project cost, major scientific projects, including electron ion colliders and other scientific experiments. Also have experience with energy projects as well, be it the United States Department of Energy. So I did a lot of risk analyses with the DOE. They primarily do Monte Carlo analyses for their quantitative analysis. They have a very rigorous risk management requirements. So I'm very familiar with risk management procedures and processes. I also did construction claims and project management with the United States Department of the Army, with the Army Corps of Engineers. I was overseas. I was actually in Poland. I was up in Swoopsk by the Baltic, building the missile defense base in Redzikowo, Poland. I did that for 3 years. So I was kind of excited to see folks that are living over in Poland contact us. Yes. Mm-hmm. Yep. Down south.
I'm Jamal, and I'm originally from Kuwait. Of course, I speak Arabic and English, maybe a little bit French. Certainly, this is my area, the Gulf area, and this is where I relate to, and this is where I know best, I would say. And I have been based in Dubai since 1992. I do have established my, humbly, project management consulting engineering firm, and then together I teamed up with Long International as their managing director for the Gulf region. So I'm coming from a project management background, and certainly don't want to repeat what the Andrew, Carr, Rod, and Alex have. So I relate to construction claims, whether it's quantum or as much as cost. Schedule, pardon me. and certainly risk management. That's even was my PhD thesis on risk management. So pretty much, yes, as I said, I know the area, I know Saudi Arabia. Maybe I haven't been there for quite some time now, but I've done work myself under, as I said, my firm for Saudi Aramco, for Jubail, for the Royal Commission, for SABIC, and so forth. So it would be really an opportunity. And as Rod said, maybe we don't have, as we say, boots on the ground in Saudi, but certainly I would be more than happy to kind of hopefully till we get something ongoing to fill in whatever that gap or, you know, for a lack of a better word, shortcoming that we have, you know, as not having people on the grounds physically in Saudi. But Dubai is not too far, and certainly I don't have any problem just
Jumping in.
Jump in.
50 minutes away.
Where are you based? Dammam, Riyadh,
Dammam.
which
We are
is
50
even
minutes. 50 minutes.
So that's why you said 50 minutes. That's why immediately I'll just say. So of course, Jeddah is the farthest, but that's where Yusuf, anytime, and of course it applies to you also.
In Aramco land. Dammam is Aramco land. Yeah.
Absolutely. So we're very eager to see where we could fit in, and in terms of that joint venture, and certainly collaborate in that regard, and extend our 20 plus years of experience with respect to construction claims and risk management under Long International, of course.
Maybe Jamal, it will be a great idea if you just, because we are 50 minutes, like you can have a trip, because if you don't see us, you know, the seeing is believing, I say always. So if you don't see us with all the facilities and all the people and management and everything, half of our people are Aramco, and the others are Saudi electricity people.
As a matter of fact, I expected that. I mean, when you say Aramco, maybe those, I wouldn't say retired, but maybe they are, but they do have that experience and knowledge. Maybe they were starting as, you know, and then they reached a point where say, hey, instead of having my own and my own, then this is where, on the contrary, you capitalize on those people. Time I was thinking for once, like, hey, would you like to, you know, set up whatever, you know, my company there or somehow. But what I'm trying to say is you do have a niche in there whereby you said those ex-Aramco as much. And of course,
most of them are being borrowed by Aramco, most of the employees, or being appointed by Aramco and us, and then they join, or the others are already, like, they resign from Aramco and they join us.
And to answer your question, Yusuf, I'll be more than happy and delighted, as you said, so we can set up, you know, see what is up. Next week, I'm in Kuwait, as I said, so even closer. It's not driving, but still, you know, I'm not sure how your travel.
3.5 hours drive from Kuwait.
Again, that's why even closer. That's why I said. But maybe we can talk about it the week after, and it's just a day trip.
For the oil and gas, we have a large facility in Jubail, which is very near the border with Kuwait. So we have 170,000 square meters there for the oil and gas. For the electrical, we have another 170,000 for electrical, renewable, everything in third industrial city, which is on the road to Qatar.
Okay. As I said, I'm sure there's a lot of developments that have been, it doesn't mean that I'm not sure, you know, I'm aware of what's happening in there, but I'll be delighted to take a trip. And certainly
welcome
with Andrew, you know, coordination, we can see what would be the best timing to do so.
Great.
Iman, I have a question. When you say, you know, claims management is more the focus on construction claim, and when we say construction claim is, you know, for those projects, whether they are pipeline, you know, upstream, downstreams, you name it, related to delay, because that's, you know, as much as our one of our strengths, and to do delay analysis and you know, with respect to the schedule analysis, and see, you know, the reasons for those, the cause of delays, and all of that. And of course, time is money, so it comes with also quantum. So that's one aspect. And the other aspect is it insurance claims? I mean, purely insurance related claim, nothing to do, it could be, as you said, because of a loss adjustment as accidents or what have you, or it's more of a compensation type of thing. So which one is more the focus of GCC Lab when it comes to claims management?
No, go ahead. But now less. It will reach soon like this, but now it's less. Yeah. We achieved this last year 59.
Right.
59. I have to, but yeah. Started. Because we are like the testing arm of SASO, the Saudi Arabian Standard Organization. So any standard that they issue, we do test. Any test or any technology that Aramco wants to test, which they don't want to stop their production, it's tested in our facilities. SEC the same, Saudi Electricity is the same. We are their, as they say, back lab for testing technology standards and things like that, without affecting their business or their operation. Continuing.
And the way you said, Iman, the mechanism, we can start potentially with contractual joint venture, meaning no capital is involved, no legal registration or any setup required as licensing and all that. And correct me if I'm wrong, just to make it clear. So it's more is to see how these that contractual joint venture relationship will work for both parties, of course.
Exactly. Yep.
And that would be like an interim one. Should we find it profitable, to workable, so forth, then we could move on to into more kind of a marriage and engagement into capital kind of venturing GCC lab.
Perfect.
I see.
And we offer a lot of we have a tower, several buildings. We offer our partners also offices inside our facilities without rent, free of charge, for the partners to work and operate, use our facilities and everything, and so that it is part of the business, the win-win.
And that's a good introduction to my second question. So does that would require any of Long International experts to be stationed and present in Saudi?
I don't think
if so, for how long?
I don't know if it's coming and visit like you are doing one time in Kuwait, one time in Dubai or Emirates. You can also visit Saudi and we can visit the customer. It's up to you. It doesn't require. Exactly.
Mhm.
Of course.
Understood. But as Andrew said, because most of our experts, apart from myself, are in the US, and they are, of course, we're looking into their commitment on engagement, at the same time, the logistics of flying and staying for such a long period, I would say months or weeks. But certainly, if something like that, when it comes to the forefront as what I could cover, instead of, because that would be an added cost and all of that for both parties, well and fair. Otherwise, of course, if it's needed, then they could come. So, but no need for them to be stationed and present in Saudi for such a long period of time. This is where just to make it clear. Andrew?
In terms of sense of scale here, how many, like if things went well, as you had planned in building out this organization, how many people from Long International do you think you would need or want? Is it 3, a dozen, 100? Do you have a sense for that?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Okay.
So
Understood.
as and when needed, and of course,
Exactly.
apart from me, as I said, anytime that's easier in the forefront if needed. Something, as Iman said, some marketing, some business development, what have you. Understood.
Okay. Thank you.
Andrew, any questions you have,
I
Andrew?
mean, no, you.
Yes, yes. I'm in. I believe in one of the emails I saw there was reference to documentation required by PIF. Is that something that will be sent to us and that we can look at what kind of documentation will be required? Yes, yes.
So we will be working under GCC Lab name and under, and so any documentation, even as much as it comes from us, but it will be presented to the clients
Usually
under GCC Lab.
you can put your logo as well on the document. We have no problem. Like
Okay.
on the contrary, because you have the experience, you have the name and everything, we will not hide your what do you call your
Identity. Yeah.
exactly. That's the main idea.
Especially if the work is coming from even, so we take even
Exactly.
let's say responsibility and
Yeah, yes, in front of yeah.
like
We
that.
want you on the contrary, you know, they like the know-how to come from international companies, partners. You will be there in the front.
Excellent.
What would be the next steps?
template.
Exactly, template that customized. No, that's it.
Do you speak Arabic, Yusuf?
طبعا أكيد.
Are you from, are you from Lebanon by any chance?
I'm
Originally?
from Lebanon.
Okay, that's what I thought that maybe because of my looks, I'm Lebanese, but I'm
And
I'll
the
be
name,
honored.
and the name, no, my honor. Allah يخليك.
But hey, yeah, Kuwaiti with the green eyes, it doesn't work. I do understand, but that's I'll leave it up
It's
to your
okay.
imagination.
It's okay. Great.
Shukran.
أهلا وسهلا. حياكم. Okay. How we can proceed? Sure.
Thank you. Yes.
Looking
As we said,
to have you over here also.
yeah, I'll speak with Andrew, of course, and the team and see what would be. Are you traveling for Christmas time back to Lebanon? Are you going to be?
No,
I mean, are you going to be in
no.
Christmas break? I mean,
No,
just
I'm
to.
here. I'm here
Oh, okay, okay, through January, I would say.
till February.
Inshallah, you know, and as we know, Ramadan is going to be
Ramadan,
a
exactly.
bit early
Till
this
Ramadan, I'm
year.
here.
So let's see what would be best time just to, as you said, to see
Well,
what that initial visit, just to meet you in person and
Sure,
spend
sure.
a day
And
or
myself
two.
and Iman, we work 24/7, so he knows the schedule.
Okay. Iman, you're stationed in Poland. Okay, I mean, so okay. And maybe that time, if you have a trip to Saudi, I'm saying just, you know, just to think about it, that would be then two birds in one, you know, stone, as
Exactly.
I say, to meet you as well and all of that. Be delighted.
Yeah.
And who knows? We'll bring you Saudi, Alex. So be prepared.
warm
Okay.
Saudi.
Sounds better than New York right now.
Okay. Oh, good. Okay. It's the best time, by the way, to be in this area now. I mean,
No, we are 28.
as we know, but maybe
We are 28 degrees today. See.
that's why I said it's
Yeah,
like spring
very
for
warm
us.
at
as
night.
much as-
Exactly.
Even though it's our winter, but it's our, you know,
Lovely.
that's the best time. We'll be delighted.
Perfect. Okay.
Well,
Have a good
shukran.
day.
Thank you all.
Thank you all.
Thank you, gentlemen. Nice to meet you.
Salam.
Thank you, Iman. Pleasure to meet you all. Likewise.
Take care.
Bye-bye.
I guess.